Real Salt Lake back at training here at America's First Field, coming off Saturday's last-minute 4-3 loss on the road against the New York Red Bulls.
I feel like we dominated as far as possession. New York came out a little bit strong. They had a couple of chances, but once the game started going, we started getting possession, started coming up on our own, and we just got to finish out these games. I think at the end of the day, if we're able to get through that, I think we'll be fine.
We gave up 3 goals. In the New York game, 2 of which are penalties, 1 of which was a set piece, so we can do better there. And we had an opportunity to close that game out and at least get a point towards the end of it, and I think we made some poor decisions on the ball, and so we're just looking to fix those things.
Next up for Real Salt Lake, Saturday night against Rocky Mountain rivals Colorado Rapids, 6:30 start on ABC4 for Oscar Pareja and company. They're coming off a 2-0 win at home against the LA Galaxy.
They're a really good team up front. I like the combination of Deshaun Brown and Edson Buttle. I think they're dangerous. They like to battle. They like to mix things up. They like to play long and be aggressive going forward. So I think it's going to be difficult for us in the back. I think especially on set pieces, they're very dangerous. You've seen them score a lot of goals in the last few games off set pieces. So we got to be aware of that.
Once we have the ball, I think we should keep it as much as we can, and whenever we get a chance or an opportunity, just finish it. And then once it comes down to the last couple of minutes, we gotta finish it out throughout the whole week of training. That's what we've been practicing on, going up a goal, and if we get scored on, we'd have to run fitness. So we kind of look at it the same way in this game. And on top of that, we have a position we're playing for first place. So that we have that on the back of our minds, and then we have the Rocky Mountain Cup that we want to win for our fans.
For Real Salt Lake, it's a must-win situation. A win over the Colorado Rapids in Colorado would mean that RSL would raise the Rocky Mountain Cup trophy for the 7th consecutive season.
Ever since I've gotten here, I've noticed how huge it is and means to the fans and means to the club. So I can't wait to get out there and hopefully continue to raise the cup for RSL. But for our fan base that goes down there, you want to do it for them more importantly.
I love to see their fans come to our stadium and get rowdy, and I like to see our fans go to their stadium and do the same thing. And it's really morphed into something much more than what it was when I first started out with this rivalry. So I love to see it. I love to hear the fans and see them get after it.
We'd like to see them higher in the standings with us, and so we can have these rivalries actually mean something. I think this is the first year in a while that they've been close to us in the standings. So yeah, it should put a little bit more on the game, more importance to it. So yeah, it's great.
It's huge, and I think given the present situation, the table becomes even more huge. I mean, there's 5 teams in the West that are right there. Anyone could run away with it at any point, and we could fall behind if we don't keep up. So it's a very, very big game, and I'm pretty disappointed myself that I'm still having that red card suspension, so I won't be there this weekend. But the boys look very sharp today in training, and I'm confident they'll get the job done this weekend.
Watch RSL take on the Colorado Rapids August 3rd on ABC4 Utah.